Congratulations to Luke Meadmore in that fantastic exhibition with pool, taking the bronze medal. He's already on the phone to get his taxi. Commiserations, Darren. It was a great golf shot. But if you want to come to the top table, we'll give you your cash. Well played, the pair of you. Round of applause, please, for Darren and Luke.
Well done, boys. It's Darren and Luke. Both had a great run today. We should be very proud of how we've done. Luke takes third place and the all-important ranking points. Darren in fourth. Well done, lads. But on to the important stuff.
Yes,
this is,
business time.
This is going to be a great final. I think Stefan is probably the favourite, just by virtue of the way that he's played.
He's beat everybody on it today, to be fair.
He's been absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Well done, boy. Well done, Luke.
Cheers.
Well done, mate. Well done. Well done, Darren. Well done, mate.
So here we go. Johnny G.
Johnny G to break.
It's a toss of a coin, this, though. You know, I mean, Stefan is in fine form, but you know, what John's done today is he's not gone heavy on the beer. He's come to win it, and he said earlier, he said, you know what, I've come down. Of course, I'll have a couple of drinks. He said, but drink isn't going to be the reason I lose. If I lose today, I'm going to get beat by a better player.
Oh, that's a good attitude.
You know, it's a refreshing attitude, isn't it?
I think he's found love, hasn't he, John? And you can tell.
Young and on the way in.
Yeah. We only heard him swearing a few times on the stream, which is not bad.
I think that's when I reminded him that he was on for an extra 50 quid if he broke dished.
Yeah.
So he's gone yellows.
Oh, that's a good ball down the rail. Chance of a break dish to open up the grand final of PPS 2.
Yep.
Event 1.
We'll start the commentary, and I'm not sure whether we'll hand over to the celebratory 2, because you'll have to prepare for the interviews.
Do I really have to do interviews?
We've got the money to sort out. That's a good shot. So one got it here. Well. Just draws this back a little bit. Play the yellow into the middle. Yep.
Tell you what.
You might clip the red nearest
shot,
yellow of the two.
He's queuing well. Queuing well. He's queued that so well. He'll just run this through a few inches, I would imagine. Take the black to the middle.
It doesn't matter how well Stefan's playing if you can't get to the table.
Oh, that's it. It's looking like another break dish to add to John's tally. Yeah, very good. Very good.
John Lewis, obviously, John's son, is not. He entered the event, but he's pulled out of the series due to his snooker commitments. He's clearly doing very well at that, and knocking in tons for fun now. Don't think John can keep up with him.
Yeah, I think it's right as well. If he's got a talent at snooker, then much as we love pool, absolutely adore it. It's if you've got a talent at snooker,
you're going to make money, isn't
it? Yeah, of course. There's only one winner.
Serious money.
Yeah.
So try break.
Oh, we've got on the chat here. Fanny machine. That's evening. Whoever you are, fanny machine. I don't even want to think. Who could it be? Shall we have some guesses?
Frost oil. The Ginger Ninja.
Potentially.
A funny machine. Unless it's a player that's been playing, got knocked out because they played like a fanny. He's gone reds as John in this frame. When my co-commentator stopped texting, he'll put the colours on the scoreboard.
I won't text you now. I'm just trying to put something on Facebook because I can't see anybody else who'll do it.
Daz is there. I'm sure Daz will take the hint, the not so subtle hint.
Can we have a Facebook update, Daz? Just you know, the grand finals underway. That's on Premier Pool Series and not on live stream, by the way, so you might just have to switch accounts. I'll do it in both. There we go. Daz has his orders. Let's see if he can carry them out.
He's deleting everything at the moment. See you later, Paul.
See you later, boys.
Cheers, take care. Designated driver. Do you think he'd take me home? Can you hang around a bit? As soon as this final's finished, I'm smashing it. I'm going to get to the bar and have about 12 pints.
As soon as this final's finished, I'm going to eat my Chinese.
I'll do that as well.
Tricky the China, the Chinese chicken. Got half hour for these guys to finish before food gets here. There's no way to be talking about a final, is it?
Not really, but I think we'll manage it. I really do.
Yeah, none of them messing around. That's Lloyd's Jaegers.
So, fanning machine, let us know. Is Lammy right? Is that Ross?
No, he won't be. He won't be able to type at this time, right, Ross?
No, but he was saying he was having a couple of nights in, wasn't he? So
Couple of nights in.
Could be Mick Sawyer.
That's just funny. He'll be watching, will Mick? Can't resist.
It's like picking a scab.
Has Fanny Machine got a brother? Fanny Magnet? That was a bit off. So Stefan will look to make short work of these.
Well, I do believe other than a dry break, this is Stefan's first shot of a match.
Yep.
So he just might have lost a little bit of rhythm.
Oh, yeah. The Wi-Fi's dropped in the club.
Where's he? Oh, tell you what, if he's played right, it's a good shot. It's accurate. Yeah, Stefan seems to be seeing the shot so clearly at the moment.
Yeah, just seem to drop below the black spot really. Just try and leave a straight one into the middle there. And
yeah.
I'll just open the others up for him.
It will do. I'll tell you what, he's done exactly that. Oh, he's playing so well at the moment. He's looking bang on form.
Been pretty consistent for a while now, hasn't he, Stefan?
Yes.
He had a couple of dodgy money matches, and it sort of affected his confidence a little bit. But since then, you look at him. Most of the events that he's entering, he's doing well. He's getting far.
He is doing really well.
Of course, runner-up of the grand final event here in November.
Some wireless does. It will reward if you. Yeah, it did it.
There we go. For one apiece then. Let's see if John Gillen can do his stream table break dish.
Well, this is certainly shaping up to be the final that we imagined it would be.
We've had two close calls with the break dish bonus 50 quid. Both of them have been on the stream table. Second match we had Dan Hawkins against Andy Appleton. He had 2 and then went in off on his third attempt. John Gillen had 2 and then fluffed it basically.
Just describes his haircut, doesn't it? Sorry, I thought you said fluffy. Well, I think that's a dry one. On the way Stefan's playing, he will be licking his lips here. Yellows?
Yep.
All day long. Well, the black's awkward, obviously. But
develop that. He's got 4 balls that he can develop that from. Of course, the £50 bonus for the 3 consecutive break dishes does roll over. So if it doesn't get one tonight, it will be £100 next event.
I think Gary and Colin might regret this.
Well,
Gets to the grand final, they might be paying out 250.
Yeah, well, that's what we want, isn't it, really?
He's gone to develop a black straight away, and I think he's managed it.
Exactly what he should be doing, isn't it?
He's in good shape here.
Listen to any of the top players. Develop your balls early.
Yeah, his white balls have been absolutely perfect today.
Yeah, is he gonna? He could play this off the red, just to hold for the yellow rather than run towards it. Yep.
So he's done. He's okay.
Yeah, he's just about okay there. He's a little bit awkward.
Yeah, it's just made him stop to think about it a little bit more.
I mean, he could play to sort of to land on that red now, as in move it out of the way again. If he cuts this one into the corner, he'll be guaranteed to be on one of the two in the middle, if he feels the need.
Yep, called it well, and he's played it really well. Good shot.
Cheers, Luke.
Yeah, you can say that. That's what we'll be doing when this final's over.
Yeah, he's a little bit straight on there.
Don't understand.
To force an angle. I thought he'd just dropped
both
it in
middle.
and dropped them, yeah.
I thought he'd gone both middles. I know, but that one's closer to a black for him. But this is tricky now. He can't. Does he have an angle to screw back and take it into the top middle as opposed to a bottom middle? So he's trying, I think. He's taking it to the top left. Must pass the red. He's confident. He's straight down on it. Flew in.
Well, it wasn't the conventional way, but it's effective nevertheless.
The way he's queuing, I don't think it has to be conventional because he just backs himself to get absolutely everything.
So 2-1.
Very good. Very good indeed.
Stefan to break.
It certainly means business here. Let's see how he breaks them.
Of course, Stefan's supposed to be playing Dave Shand next Saturday. Dave's going to confirm on Monday whether that's going to take place. Work commitments may mean he's got to go to, I think it's Turkey or Greece or somewhere.
Turkey, yeah.
So he's being messed around a bit at work. So I know he's keen to play. He's playing well as himself, is Dave. Got to the quarterfinals of this event to lose to John Gillen.
He's playing really solidly
he's
himself.
Just qualified for the England seniors team. His inter-county team have just won as well down in Great Yarmouth.
So yeah,
drove up this morning.
He's on a good run of form himself.
For the event, so yeah, he's playing well.
So Stefan has broke dry. John's opted to go for the reds. Good opening pot.
Yeah, he's left a good angle here to get into the cluster. It won't be too hard, I don't think. What do I know?
He's missed a lot.
It's one way of getting on the bad red at the black.
Yeah, and leaving an angle.
And leaving an angle to plough it on. Yeah, I think you just hit him too hard there.
He left nothing out there, did he? He left nothing to chance on that one. He certainly got into it. Big shot here.
That's better.
He's a bit unlucky, really.
Unfortunate.
when you play shots like that, you need an element of luck.
You do.
And he's just not had it there.
So you could clip it off the bottom end of this yellow just to take the bag, really, ideally. Send the white up the top end of the table. Well, he went more aggressive. He went to pot it off the bottom of the yellow. Still a lot of work to do, Stefan here.
That's John all over, isn't it? Well, that's, you know, no matter how well his opponent's playing,
He's looking to cut this into the middle and come off the cushion to move that red. Sorry for interrupting there.
That's all right.
Yeah. But yeah, Johnny's a very aggressive player. Likes to win on one visit. He's missed it. Got a bit too much bottom on that.
Yeah, he did. Which usually straightens it out a little bit. Well, it's been a long day. We started just about 13 hours ago, and we're just about at the end of the day. It's been long, but it's been worthwhile. Really enjoyable day.
I think it's definitely been our strongest 48 players
Oh yeah,
to start a tournament. When you consider some of the names that aren't here because they're in Yarmouth, various places, it can only get better.
yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
Let's try it again.
It's great to have an event that's full as well. No buys at all in a draw.
Well, you know, we obviously 48 players signed up straight away, but I think we're probably now, even after the first event, we're up to sort of 60 players there.
Yeah.
I think there's 10, maybe 12 players of that 48 haven't been able to make it because of Yarmouth and the England trials, the county championships, etc.
Yeah. So it's really impressive statistic.
What a shot that was.
Great shot, and Stefan acknowledged it as well. He said a great shot. Well, two players at the top of the form here. Pick a winner.
Yeah, I think the break's going to be decisive, isn't it? The way that they're both potting.
Very confident, both very confident, making the game look easy. Just pinched a little bit of a pocket just to make sure a good angle on the last red. Probably just bump it. No, yeah, he's okay.
It's deceiving the angles, doesn't it? When you watch it on the screen, I
thought he had slightly more angle than he needed, so I thought I'd just bump it off the top rail, but he was absolutely fine. Plumskis.
Two apiece.
2 all.
So a good start for the Interleague for Leeds, beating the close rivals East Leeds. 13-5, was it?
13-5, yeah, really good start. Because, you know, when the East Leeds team walked through the door, we realised that it was more of an amalgamation between East Leeds, Bramley and Morley.
Yeah.
So, very, very strong team they arrived with. And we did a job on them, really, to be fair. I mean, we had the run-in, but you need it. You need the run-in to win any game. But, you know, Cy Phillips started us off with a... I still chuckle thinking about it. Just a sensational science fiction finish.
Yeah.
Just ridiculous.
As he does.
And then I think the other Malt lads, Matty Rams and Elliot Glover, both did the business as well with equally good finishes. So it was really enjoyable day. We did well, and I think, you know, that team going down to Yarmouth could do some real damage. Because we back right down the order now. You're looking at players coming in at 9 like Mark Haste and You know, great players like that. So we're batting right down the order now. I think we can do some real damage.
Yeah, I think the Leeds team of recent years have always had a very strong 5, 6, maybe even 7 players.
Yeah.
And then you've had 7 players, all of a relatively similar standard, batting it out for the last 2 spots, haven't
That's right, yeah. All can hold a queue, all decent
capable,
players, but
obviously goes without saying. And it's just a case of, you know, everybody has the year. You know, one year Nick Calveri is not missing, and he's you know, stealing a spot. And Stowey won Player of the Season.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, and you know, everybody sort of seems to take it in turns.
Yeah.
But now it's different. You've got to play well to keep your spot.
Quite right, and they're the sort of names now that are more of your sort of journeyman players in the team, if you like, but still really, really good players.
Well, they'd walk into any other team in the league, interleague. That's the case. That's a fact. So yes, totally disappointed that I'm not part of it this year.
Family comes first, sir.
Yep. Family commitments, and you know, to be fair, I am loving taking the kids training on a Tuesday night, getting to see them kick some butt at the old Tang Soo Do.
At the old what?
Tang Soo Do.
Is that a beer?
It's
pint of Tang Soo Do, please.
Tang Soo Do.
It's a good shot from John.
Max does it like he's the Tasmanian devil. He's all over the place, spinning back kicks. Go nowhere near the place that it should do, like, but
yeah,
he's your typical 10-year-old lad. And Ellie, I have to say, is dangerous. She's lethal, very controlled, has the potential to go very far.
She's like Uma Thurman in Kill Bill.
Yeah. Just techniques, just really, really good for her age.
Good to hear. She can look after the old man when he's getting old and decrepit.
Yeah,
in a couple of years' time.
That long, halfway there. He's played that well.
Has he got the gap?
I think he has. Yeah. I think he's a little bit of right hand side on the white to try and get through those 2 yellows.
Yeah, I think that confirms that he has got enough.
He could even try to play off the bottom cushion, off the side cushion, to develop the red should he feel the need. It's a risky shot, but he's probably just come in between these 2 yellows near the black. If he hits the top yellow, he should leave a double.
He's just a bit unsure, isn't he, about this?
Yeah. He could put a load of bottom left on it and come off the bottom cushion and try and come round the back of the yellow to leave a straighter red, which will leave the red then down the cushion. Position on that a little bit easier. Looks like that's what he's trying. Well, I tell you what. He's a bit unlucky there, isn't he?
He's really, yeah, because if he plays the red down the rail, he's going to be bumping the yellow.
Well, he's not. He can't get on this red. I think he has to double this red now.
Yeah.
The red that he's closest to, I think he's just got to double it. Well, it's going to be interesting. Can he stun it off the side?
Off the side rails, yeah.
Well, he can.
Well, that's a great
He's
shot.
got a great angle as well to come back towards this middle bag, the bottom of the table.
He made that look easy, but
did.
that took a lot of cue power.
Not quite far enough, but you still fancy him to get this.
It's just where's the cue ball going off it?
Well, the only danger of this going in off is, I tell you what, the black goes. I didn't
dear.
think it went, to be fair, but he played it as if it did. Well, that's the first, what you would call, bad shot of the final.
He's chopped out a little bit. I'm a bit surprised at that. not like John. I think he
Yeah,
was a
it was
little
the
bit
previous shot,
disappointed, with the shot before.
Probably a little bit scared of the in-off, so slightly under it. So Steph will be looking to go 3-2 up here.
He's played that really well.
Yeah, Daz Abrams going to jump in the commentary box after this frame.
Is Phil Bailey coming on with you as well, Daz? Yeah.
Yeah, Phil's coming over as
Tremendous.
well. So.
A bit of a break. The people at home will be sick and tired of my boring voice. Well,
But do you take the one near the black now?
Yeah, definitely.
Because you're not going to leave the black, are you, if you do rattle it. So, rattle it he has. Well, it's a thin nip.
First time I've seen him miss, if I'm honest, I think.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Well, he's got to go for a nip here, hasn't he? He's going to lose the white. He's going to fly around table, but he's lost anyway if you don't got it.
Ah, yeah. There's only one shot here.
Just wants to avoid that middle bag. Well, he's not hit it quite hard enough. So you fully expect this to go 3-2. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in throughout the day.
Yes, indeed. I would echo that. Be glad to get a little bit of a break out of the commentary booth.
This has been my first stint, really. I've done a couple of minutes here and there, but
I've been doing the old TD job manfully.
so 3-2 to Stefan, and we're going to hand over to Easy Lover and Grandad.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy.
Right, I'll go.
Okay, Phil, professionals are back now.
Oh, yeah. Well, they've got to go home, haven't they? Who's Daz Toddy?
So, Stefan on reds.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, good shot there.
Nice shot, Daz.
Yeah, good pot there from Stefan.
Can't do too much with this. He's going to leave himself a long pot. Push it through slightly, Daz, and then top left-hand bag as we're looking. He's actually thinking, I think here, Daz, about hitting it quite hard and going up and down the table.
Yeah.
You know, rather than just pushing it through.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think if you just push it through, you'll do... Oh, hang on a minute. It's going to the
It's
back.
putting it in. Yeah, it's putting it in top there.
Hey, well, that's a brave shot. Look at
That's
that.
a-
Black's away. The black's
Oh,
off. Oh,
black's
the
in.
black's down. No.
Wow.
That has got to work. That was a gorgeous
Yes.
spot, wasn't it? It's
Well.
absolutely spot on.
3-all though, Phil.
Yeah.
He'll be smarting at that one.
Yep. Level the scores as that one. Brave shot.
It certainly was.
I think he'll be wishing he went for the one we were mentioning, you know. Put it in the centre, up and down the table. Strachan cloth.
It's holding up that quality cloth, Phil.
Fantastic, mate. So we're halfway there, Daz. 3-all.
3-all, Phil, yeah.
Race to 6.
Well, we've seen a pretty sober John Gillen today.
Done really well with
He's
John.
meant business.
He has.
He's come to win it, and he said, I know I said earlier on that if he got beat tonight, he'd be getting beat because he got beat by a better player. Not because he's had too much to drink.
Yeah. Starting to love the sport again, is John.
And that's the way.
Oh, the white's away. It's unfortunate because it's a lovely break. Nice split.
Well, I think it's got to be yellows, Phil, but I don't know.
Well, he's going reds, but I'm not so sure about this. I think yellows are your balls all day long. But let's see what happens.
Well, he's got nothing.
Yeah, and look where the yellows are now.
Yeah.
That was the problem with that.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that one. Not your fault. I just said the noise in the ear.
Well, and to be honest, well, I think that's nice, Daz.
Yeah, John's on the yellows.
He's just gone far enough there, as John. I think he's still good for this. Bottom right hand corner. Next shot.
Oh, it's way off with that one though, Phil.
I think he was more concentrating on his white than he was the pot.
Yeah. I mean, he's left Stefan on the shot here.
Daz, it's over the bag.
Yeah. No, I say he's left it. It's not, isn't it?
No, I know what you mean. Definitely on. Definitely nailed on. He's got a starter anyway. He's got these two.
I'm going to say, does this
together.
bottom one go of the two?
I wouldn't even risk that to start with, to be honest. I'd be taking that one over the middle.
Oh, can you see that? I didn't realise I could see that.
Daz, you are tired, aren't you?
I'm so tired, it's unbelievable. I think my concentration level has just totally gone. It lasts me, concentration span lasts about 20 seconds and that's it.
That's a good shot. Takes the top on these two reds into the centre now.
Yeah, bottom centre pocket. Oh, he's missed it though. Dear me.
Hello.
He's not been missing them today, Phil.
No, he knows it. I'm looking at his face now. He's not impressed.
John just stepping up there. Got down, he's getting back up again.
I agree with that. I'm all for that, you know.
Yeah, if you don't feel comfortable,
Get up, start again. Well played. John.
Yeah, it works for him.
Well played.
Yeah, it's just about perfect, is that, Phil?
Beautiful.
Just run this through.
Yeah. Inch or two, maybe. There she goes.
Yeah, absolutely perfect.
Fantastic.
Yes, so 4-3 to John.
That could be a turning point in the match. That one does. That's one that Stefan should have had.
He should have had that one, Phil, and
he knows it. He knows it, of course.
It's missed a pretty simple shot for him. I think we're just having a little break, Phil.
Oh, it does?
Seems that way.
Oh, yeah.
So while we're...
Are you going to give us a song,
while we
Daz?
stopped, I'll just give you a little tune.
Oh, yeah? So what, something by Elvis?
Yeah, what you want.
Yeah, well,
just,
your granddad now does, you know,
Yeah.
so we've got to be... What are you going to sing us?
so, yeah, I don't
Oh,
know.
no.
So here we go anyway,
You're
Phil.
going to put us some information about the
Information.
147 Classic.
The 147 Classic.
What a classic.
Saturday the 9th to Sunday the 10th of May.
Wow.
£250 a man. Blackball rules. Limit to 32 players. Straight knockout. Race to 15 minimum. What a weekend that's going to be.
That's filling up
It's
really
filling up
fast,
very
to be
nicely. I
honest,
think
Daz,
we've
there.
got about 6 places left available at the moment.
Wow.
So anybody who wants in, don't miss out. It's going to be an absolute belter.
Of course it will.
£4,000 for the winner, Phil.
Yeah. Unbelievable. It's all going to be streamed, so if you can't get here, it will be on YouTube, but we'd love to see you. In fact, we'd love to see you enter it.
Yeah, just £25 deposit secures your place in it. And quite a few varied standard of player in it as well, Phil.
Yep.
Anyway, we're back on it now. Stefan's just about to break.
Ooh, it hasn't gone
Coming
in.
up dry again.
It hasn't gone in. Nearly went in the centre, but it didn't do. Look at them reds.
Yes, John's. You got to fancy John there.
Do you fancy John?
Well,
So it's up to you, mate. Like, everyone's different. We're keeping you up, Daz.
unbelievable. Yeah, so John takes the reds as we expected, Phil. Oh, wow. That was unexpected.
Well, that's a great chance because not only did the reds go, but all the yellows went as well.
Yes.
He's left Stefan an easy starter in the centre.
It's going to...
And to be honest, there isn't much to do.
I think he would like to come back. Maybe another
Well,
3
because
or 4 inch there, Phil.
Yeah, because he hasn't now. It's an on and off the cushion job, isn't it? As opposed to not being on and off the cushion.
Just makes it a little bit more difficult, a little bit more to do with your white ball. Always more chance of something going wrong.
That's what it's all about, Daz. Don't move your white ball any further than you have to do.
He's recovered that though. I think he's just about got enough angle here, Phil.
Yeah. I'd have preferred the taller than the blind.
Yeah, you're right, but what can you do about that?
You can pot it, Daz.
That's it.
Look at that.
That's great. Did he take this into the top, the bottom right hand pocket as we look at it? Or
Yeah, I might be taking the one nearest the black first.
that's the one I mean.
Oh, good.
Into the bottom right hand pocket.
I'm glad that's what you said.
The long ball.
Yeah. This is a risk. It's the easier of the two pots, but I think it's a risk. Is that one? It's a lot harder to get your white ball accurate off that shot than it is off this one.
I'm surprised he's really thinking about it, Phil.
Well, maybe the problem is he's overthinking it, does.
Yes.
One of the best long ball potters there is around.
And he's got it there, Phil.
Absolutely perfect, that.
So that just drops this into the bottom left, one into the centre, just screws it back a little bit for the black into the other centre. It's just as easy as that, Phil.
4 doors.
There we go.
4 doors.
Yep, so 4 frames apiece.
Yeah, John to break does.
Oh, nothing again, Phil. That wobbled there, look at them as well. They're splitting absolutely lovely, these balls.
Nothing wrong with the brakes, is there?
They're splitting nice. It's just
mashing them open. What are you thinking there, Daz? Yellows because it's an easier start?
I think it is. I think that's the only reason, Phil.
I mean,
I don't think there isn't an easy red on there at all.
You're right there. The reds are easy, just not from where the white ball is.
Yeah.
So he's got to be careful,
And
because they all go.
You've got to pop one, haven't you? So it's simple as that.
Oh. Wow. Now then.
That was an error from Stefan.
I think he was walking before he hit that. That's a great.
Here's
That's great.
it.
If that stays out,
it's in off.
I think it. Do you know?
Wow.
Even though it went in off, Daz, that was the ball to go for.
Yes.
It was his tough one. There wasn't so many times he could get back down there. I'd have done the same thing and gone in off.
So he does take the reds. Does John, as we expected. And I don't think he'll waste much time in mopping these up. And that'll put him just 1 frame away from victory. Cued that so nicely. So just this one now, drop it into the bottom left hand pocket, for the other into the opposite pocket. And several places really for the black to go. And he's going to take it into the centre pocket. And that puts John 1 frame away from victory. So Stefan to break. Trailing by 4 frames to 5. Looks up to the sky just there. He's disappointed in that one.
Right, Daz, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Phil's back with us now. So John just 1 frame away from victory, Phil.
Yeah, and
Stefan breaking.
well, here we go.
And I tell you what, has he come up dry again?
He has. But the balls have gone awkward.
Well, there's just the one there, Phil, the yellow.
Yeah, but it's on the black though, Daz. It's not easy.
It's right, yeah, you're right.
Can he come back into it now? Can he take this yellow into the bottom? Yes, that's what
he's doing.
Bottom, the yellow into the bottom and come back into the 2.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
He's missed it.
Good effort there from John. So he takes the yellows. Still a lot of work to do in this frame.
Yep, yep. Lee, seriously? Will you get up and pick him up? How many whiskies have you had?
Well, what a shot that was, Phil. He took the plant on.
It's a cracker, is that, Daz?
Split him out nicely. Just still, as you said, that difficult one down there by the black.
It does go in the bottom left, though. If you can get behind it, it does go in the bottom left.
Yeah, it's tough to get on it,
But
though.
to be honest, if he takes this one into the bottom right now, we can leave himself an angle for the other yellow that is closest to with the white ball to disturb those.
Yeah, and it'll leave him.
Because he's got the yellow into the centre.
Yeah, he's just got to be careful he don't push the black in.
Well, he'd be unlucky if that happened. Look, he's looking at now. He's looking at what angle he wants to leave himself.
Yeah.
Do that. Because I think he has a dead cert yellow into the centre afterwards. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, well, he's got the angle that you were speaking of.
So cushion first, Daz, and then into them to make it safe. So they
I think that's the way, really, if you can.
Omar's away.
See it on that. Thanks, mate. Oh dear. Dear me.
Wow.
Well, that's a total snooker. I'll be honest, Phil, I think it was nailed on that this was going all the way.
Well, it looks that way. It certainly looks that way.
Did he miss that?
No, I don't think he did. I think he got that. It was a total, of course. I think he hit that yellow.
Oh dear. Well, that was a bad shot as well from Stefan.
That is not where Stefan wanted it. Still on them, but he's still on.
He is,
Sorry.
but this is a lot more difficult than it should have been.
Nothing simple here. Very awkward. Does he just cover the bag now, or does he?
I don't see Stefan. He's not that sort of player, really.
Oh dear.
I think that's just lost him the match.
Well, that could be game over.
I do think that Stefan won't be coming back to the table.
Yeah. That was a strange one, Daz, because at that pace, that was never going to cover the bag, so that must have been an attempt at a pot.
Frustration, that, Phil. Do you take this one in the centre first?
Yeah,
Yes.
come round naturally. Yeah, nothing more to do here. As long as the pot goes in, the white ball's gonna come round the 2 cushions, maybe even 3. Oh no, he's not interested. That's not up far enough. If you do it that way, he'll have wanted that near the bulk line at least.
He just said that. I think he just said that's it, middle of nowhere.
Oh, nice shot, John.
Tell you what
Sweet
a pot that was.
What a sweet pot that was.
What a pot. And then just this black fill to finish it off.
Tell you what, he's done it, hasn't he? He's done it.
And there it is. Well played, John Gillen.
Well done, John.
Give it up
From you.
Gillen and Stefan Risidi, both players had a great tournament today.
Yeah, Premier Pool Series, our first event winner, John Gillen beating Stefan Risidi, 6 frames to 4.
That's right. Been a great day, Daz.
Been a fantastic day, Phil.
Super day. Finished by a great final.
Yes, it was. Two of the probably the best players in the tournament today by.
2-2.
So we're just going to get the interviews prepared, and Mr. Buck's going to go talk to the guys.
So we'll just swap your camera. Let's stick this one on, I believe, Phil. Here we go.
Steph, let's have a word, pal. I tell you what, you can't be too disappointed with today. When we've seen you play so far, you've been queuing so well, playing so well. Looking at some of the names here that you beat along the way, Lloyd, Yasser, John earlier. Ali O was playing so well. Luke Meadmore. That's a who's who of local pool, isn't it? So you can't be too disappointed with that, surely.
I am, though, because you want to win it final, don't you? But played my worst game at final. A couple of in-else, and me and John were both giving each other chances, like at 4 all or whatever. But when I've got a chance to clear up to go 5-4 myself, I've gone in off at bottom. Just poor shot, so I'm disappointed because I played my worst game in the final today. So that's why.
It's going to be hard at the moment because you've just lost a big final, but if you think back to when we spoke after the Matt Brierley game, the money match, where you just, you weren't at the races there, it's a completely different player now.
Oh, I'm back playing well again. I've done past few months. Like I'm definitely back playing well, and I'm a force to be reckoned with again. That's the main thing. But like I said, just it's a long day, but no excuses. Better man won, and I just, like I said, played my worst game at the final. But it takes no away from John. He took a good finish at end there as well. So fair play, and it's been a good day. I'd like to thank club again, you guys, and that fantastic. And roll on next one.
Thank you, Stefan. Ladies and gents, let's see it from CD. Great effort in the final. And there's an envelope for you from tournament director Mr. Lamb. Johnny G. Have we got the bleep machine ready, guys? John, congratulations. Absolutely stupendous performance today. It looked like it really meant something to you today.
Yeah, well, not a lot of drink.
So why is that then? Did you really set your stall out to win this? And we know that you've got some good news on the way as well. So
Trying my best, but to be fair, Stefan were right. He didn't really play well, but you do your best and that's it. That's all you can do. Stefan played well all day. To be fair, he beat me 4-1 in qualifiers, so not much I can say, to be honest.
did it when it matters indeed, and you look to be queuing really well. You look to be playing on top of your game.
I've just started playing snooker again back, so I'm just a bit of practice. Means perfect, so I'll just do my best and that's it. Bit of luck, a lot of luck today, so a lot of luck.
Have you enjoyed the day?
Yeah, brilliant. Fantastic, especially you lads anyway, brilliant.
Thanks, that's very kind of you. So you're probably going to enjoy a drink now, I would imagine.
A little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear absolutely fantastic winner today. Just getting his envelope from tournament director Mark Lamb. John Gillen, well done, John. Superb, well done, mate. Congratulations. Thank you very much to all of you for joining us. It's been a great day. I'll hand back to Phil and Daz in the commentary booth to wrap things up. Cheers, guys.
Well, thank you, Paul, and that ends, as Paul said, a fantastic day of pool. We're back again, I think, next week with the money matches. Just say thanks to everyone that's been listening tonight.
Yes, well done, guys. Thank you. Thanks, John Lyle. Thanks, Stu Wilson there. Good stuff.
Yes. And we're back next week with is it Mr. Lamb playing next week?
You're joking.
Yes, on our fellow stream teamers on the other side of the camera next week.
There we go.
He's playing Ryan Bodsworth.
He'll be getting some right stick.
Yes. We can't wait for that one. So we look forward to seeing you then. And good night for that. Good night.
Thank you. Cheers. Good night.